Hello, everyone. Welcome back to episode 13 of Space Engineers, the search for intelligent life with BossJones here. I can't believe it. Thanks to you all, I've now hit the 200 subscriber mark. That's fantastic. I'd like to say thanks to you all that are watching and continue to watch. And if those that you don't, maybe you'd want to maybe hit the subscribe button possibly and stick around to see what other neat things I come up with, and maybe, check out the channel a bit more. Anyways, that being said, last week we built this refinery thing back there. I've got them all set up for all their materials. I did some mining, and that's all loaded up. So I figured we'd kick off this episode with some detailing of it and then get into some automating of it. So stick around and we'll have a look at that. Now, one of the things that I had done since I last recorded was I finished up all the conveyor piping, and I put in some beams to support everything. I recessed the conveyors down into the ground to be like trench drains in a shop. Now it's easier to walk around. I've added some lights to these columns and just added a little bit more robust support to make it look like the building is better supported. And actually, before I could start doing anything over here, I kind of thought I should get the catwalk finished, so got that all done. And we're gonna kind of do something similar on this side and kind of build this in. So I'm gonna go grab some materials and I'll be right back. So I think I want to start off by mimicking what I've got on the other side over here, just to kind of complete the look. So let's see, 1, 2 blocks out. We'll go right there. Yeah, and we'll come along here. We'll build these all up. I didn't really want to go all the way across, but I think for everything to kind of flow it should. But I am going to get rid of this one here, and I think I have an idea for this, so we'll come back to that. So we'll get a junction here. I'm going to stand up and fly a little bit because I can't reach. We'll get these all across here. This will be so I can mount some lights to it. Now, I may change these later on. It may seem a little bulky, but we'll extend these up to the roof. There, now that we got all those placed, let's get some intermediates happening in here somewhere. Let's see, where do I do it over there? I think I'm 4 blocks up. 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. Yes, so let's get the intermediates coming across. Their paint color, and it's kind of go with the same idea here, I think. If I can find the block, that is. There. No. Yes. I think that's about the best I can do with that. And we'll carry on with the beams. I want to get... I wonder how this will look. Unfortunately, due to the alignment of some of those sorters, I can't get it to go all the way through, so I might just put some armor plating over that later. We'll see how it looks, paint it up, and it might just blend in just ever so lightly. We'll see what happens there. But I think this is a good little foundation now. I think I do need to get a second floor in up top here, which will move these angles up a little bit too, I think. So let's get that happening. How high do we want that to be? Right there, I guess. Let's match the other mezzanine for now. Let's get rid of these. These look stupid. Well, I'm going to get these all welded up just manually, so I'll be right back in a few minutes. Now I think I want to get some handrails and stuff in to divide the area off a little bit, so we'll grab that color, and then we'll put some handrails in. And I think I'm going to put them... I'm going to separate this off from the shop, but I think I'm going to give the shop more space. Yeah, just like this. Let's say there. And I want to get some to kind of block off the fronts of these conveyor accesses. Yeah, we'll block that off too. And maybe we'll look at get some whatchamacallits here, these things. Catwalks. I think I'm going to do bring this out to the end. Yeah, just like this, all the way across. And I've ran out of parts. So now we can walk all the way between all the refineries on this level. And maybe what we'll do is look at doing some handrails around here too. Yeah. And we'll get a little short. There's a half one there. There we go. across the end. Yeah. Well, I cut that back too. I'm going to do something different there. I didn't like what was going on. Let's do these little skinny guys here. Yeah. I like them. Kind of keep this a little bit more open. Doesn't need to be a whole other floor, I don't think. Yeah. That works. Could almost move those beams up one more, but I think I want to keep them low because we're going to do catwalks on them, kind of on like a mezzanine. Whoa! Fell off the end there. Whoops. I'll do the little guys for now. This isn't going to be a very common area to be coming through, so there's no need for it to be like super spacious up here. But this is just kind of a balcony to look out over top of things. And I don't know. It's kind of hard to decorate a bunch of cargo containers, really. Yeah, I think that looks a little bit better there. Alright, well, I'll get this all welded up quickly and then we'll go from there, I guess. Do have a couple things I want to take care of here, I think.
Energy critical.
One is charging my suit up. And by that will be through a med bay, I think. Get that down by the battery room. And then second to that is going to be connecting access to the rest of the base into here. Get rid of all that temporary stuff out front and clean that up. Because I'm getting tired of running around looking for parts. And I wouldn't mind getting some distributed cargo through here. You enjoyed that. Now that that's all welded up to that level anyways, so we'll get some lights happening next. Good old lights. Oh, lighting's actually one of my favorite things, even with my trades, so I can't complain there. I gotta put up a light or two, and then we're going to change all these over to this incandescent-y type color. I think I definitely want to get rid of these ones up here, though. These aren't really doing anything here. So we're going to just not going to delete them yet. I think I'm just going to shut them off. Just so they're not washing it out as much. I have a plan for lighting this area up, and it isn't going to involve these construction floodlights. What we could do is we could tie that into the back of the beam there. Put this guy in like this. Oh, you bloody rotate. There we go. Up to neon tubes 1. And then do a T. Yeah, I don't mind that at all. Get these all placed in. Might even color these ones a different color than the black that I've been using to look like cables in a cable tray. But I probably won't. I'll probably just leave them the black. Whoops. Where did that go? Let me get this whole back part done first, though. Cable trays running along the back side of these refineries. I love it. I might change those out to end later on. It just might look funny coming to an abrupt, but we'll see. We'll see how I feel about it once it's all done. Anyways, I'll get the last of this welded up and get the lights placed and come back and have a look at it all finished. Well, I've got all of that lighting done on here. It doesn't look too bad. It's all lit up. And I might have gotten a little carried away, and I finished the lighting down under here. So you can see it goes all the way along. Then I went upstairs and did some work. I don't like that light sitting there. I think it looks dumb. I might take it out. And then, oh, saved. Then I went up in here and did some pendant lighting all the way down the cargo containers. Got that all finished up. And then and no end then. And then and no end then. And then I got some high base put up in the ceiling. Just put some truss blocks across. I wasn't really sure what to do across here for lighting. That top half looks really dark, but we'll eventually get another floor up there, I think, with something on it. We'll see. But yeah, so that's just a basic start to some detailing in here. I'm probably going to come along and do something else with it later on as well. I'm just not sure what. Kind of not really happy with how the end of this turned out with this doorway here. Might move the doorway over a bit and get the next column in line and just finish it out that way. Give myself an extra cargo container for something, I guess. But yeah, I think now I'm going to move on. We'll do a little bit of automating, setting up the refinery system. So let's head upstairs to the control room and see what we can do there. Well, here we are up in the control room. A little while ago I had ran some purple neon tubes around up here like Profibus cables. It's usually what's used for communication between PLCs, so I thought it would be a neat little addition. Yeah, I like it. But what I want to do is I want to get some event controllers up here placed in. So we're going to get 5 of them along here. And then I want to get 5 of them along here. 1 for each refinery. We'll just weld these all up. And we're going to rename them ACC. This one will be iron 1, iron 2, cobalt 1, cobalt 2, silicon 1, nickel 1, magnesium 1, gold 1, silver 1, and stone 1. Yeah. So the way these are going to get set up is this, just like this. So we're going to go into this one here. This is iron. And we're going to have our actions be cargo filled at 1%. And it's going to be the refinery and the iron ore sorter. And the actions are going to be the refinery. Iron 1. We'll turn that on. I'll turn that block off. And we'll go to iron 2. This will be iron 2, ore 2. Add blocks. Threshold of 1%. The actions will be the iron refinery. On and off. And I'm sure you can see how this is going to go. Okay, so now we've got these all started. I think the best way to kind of reset them is to just change this to equal or less than, equal or greater than. So we'll go down there and take a look. Oh, I don't like that stair thing. That's one thing I might change to later on. But in theory, that iron 1 should be running. It is. See? It's green. Okay, well, I'm happy with that. So let's just go up to one of these refineries and hit the control panel in it. Instead of going all the way up to the control room. Network access, right? And we'll just start right from the beginning here. Cobalt 1. Equal or less than, back to equal or greater than. And you can hear it kick in. And this is just to reset the event controllers. So these would all be on. And they are. They're very loud. I might have to turn that down, but in theory, when we get up here, should be able to check this, and we're starting to get, well, we still got lots of ores from when I did my mining. So it's going to burn through these. Now we're getting gravel, nickel, iron, silicon, and the stone one. Let's see, we're we're rolling out of iron and stone pretty quickly here compared to the other minerals, but those are the kind of ones that we burn through the most too, is iron. Stone's not really important, but the gravel is for gravity components or reactor parts or whatever, I think. I don't remember exactly. But there we have it. We have the refinery's automatic now. So they should turn off on their own. Oh, and there we can see the stone has shut off already. The iron is still going. Well, that's incredible. So we should have no stone left in here. No, and we're almost out of iron. 10,000, 11,000 iron left. Looks like we got more than enough power to cover all these refineries running at the same time with full yield modules, so I'm pretty happy with all that, I'm not gonna lie. Stand back a bit where it's not as loud. I should be able to see these shut off in a few minutes. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with all that all works. So, got refineries automated, a little bit of decoration done. I think what we're gonna get into next is, I don't really know actually. Definitely gonna be tearing down the last of the pink crap over there. And getting some component bulk storage in here somewhere. I think I like the idea of it going in this area. We've got this kind of storage area here of loose parts, so maybe just a couple of containers just up there for components in and out, so we're not mixing it up with ores and ingots, but it'll give me somewhere to dump all those other cargo containers too, help fill out this wall. And maybe we should tie that assembly line into this outside. And maybe as a treat, if the whole episode goes well and pick up a few more subscribers and a couple likes on this video, I might look at restarting up the MHT. But with that being said, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.